Because it's a rigid frame, so the maximum bending moment occurs at the post.
It looked like there was something attaching.
Might have makes for quick attach. This is a roof panel, again, just showing how the SIPs have roof underlayment actually installed on the.
This is our last day driving up this driveway without a frame erected.
Yeah.
Sweet, I'm off the hook. Levi's here.
Wow, so the snow's about 2 inches deep on the frame right now. It's getting knee deep. All the mortises are full of snow. All the top mortises.
Well, you've been busy all day, Bugaboo. I left the heater on for this cat so he doesn't get cold. Bugaboo. It's late. You must do something today.
Hey.
Did you order the winter?
No, but did you?
You know the coffee grinder at the store? How it's kind of like French press, cappuccino?
Yeah.
It should be one of those for weather. Where it's like sunny, partly sunny, mostly sunny.
We're in dreamy snowland, that's for sure.
We are. Look at this. It's like so quiet too. It's like this is how quickly a job site can be ruined. Seriously, when they gave the forecast, I didn't know if we'd wake up to like a half an inch of snow or like 10 inches. I was scared out of my mind when I looked out the window. I'm like, so apparently on my agenda for tomorrow morning is to shovel my floor
Before
the crane gets here, because by tomorrow morning that could be 4 inches deep. So we're gonna have to scoop that out. So this morning we did, or today I guess, we did classroom stuff in a nice warm cozy log cabin. Got to look at engineering, bending moments, timber selection, species, took a nap. We learned about chainsaws. We got to hear some of Gaius's stories. Blueberry taught us about the stable gable. It's pretty cool. It was just really fun to kind of hang out with everybody. Everybody's pretty tired and everybody kind of had that sleepy, yawny, food coma, coffee coma, sleep coma look on them.
Did all the pizza get eaten?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think there's pizza left, and I told Sue, order more. I've never seen a piece of pizza get thrown away, because even cold pizza's good pizza.
Oh, so true.
So I'm pretty sure that's one of those foods you can't go wrong. Now, potato wedges, on the other hand, the texture just really goes off. Yeah, so tonight we have dinner and kind of a social time over at a nearby house, which will be really fun. And so a few people have come over here to just kind of learn about the property and the sawmill and maybe some other more relationship type questions. And then we're gonna wander over to the house. I'm gonna try to make ice cream.
It's the right weather for it.
I know, right? I was like, clearly it's cold. We should eat cold foods. So yeah, we have some raw milk. So we're gonna make raw milk ice cream, which will be really fun. Gonna kind of tour the logs in the sawmill and all that stuff. I think I thought more people were coming, so we might give them a few minutes to get over here. Did you get some like dreamy snow footage?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. It would seem only appropriate that we light the hot tub. Because, I mean, it doesn't get any more dreamy than a couple inches of snow, a little smoke coming out of there. The summer Jesse, he's looking a little soggy. I'm thinking he might need to change his outfit.
That's the shirt you wore basically every day of the summer?
Apparently it's just shut down from the cold weather. This is my summer outfit, yeah. I think people are still coming, so. Ah! Hey.
Bob's never been in a snowball fight.
Dude,
Where's Bob? Is Bob? Bob's
Think
on his
Bob's
way.
here. He must be
Bob's coming. We should all get him. We should all hide behind the log pile and just get Bob.
Excuse me. Can you tie up your hair on a job site, please?
Nah, I like it down. I like the idea that it might get caught in the saw or something.
Like
you
Alyssa?
know?
In the snow.
Yeah, I like
Get
that.
sucked into the planer.
You got some long hair. I don't think I even noticed how long it was.
It's pretty.
I didn't notice till he took it down.
When's the
Pretty long.
When's the last time you cut it?
I get it trimmed pretty regular. Not okay, like
You-
6 to 8 weeks ish. I'll
Yeah.
do
That's
it.
what
I'll have
you're
it trimmed.
supposed to do. I trim my hair like every 10 months.
Also
pretty
ride
bad.
motorcycles and such though, so I get like wind breakage and. So like right now I've got some pretty bad split ends, but they sound like really bad right now. Don't It's like a high maintenance little.
Rich, what about your split ends?
They have split ends of their own.
Oh,
and
your
they
split ends have split ends?
I have like a full-blown family tree on my hair.
Sawmill? What does everybody want to learn about real quick? Who wants to just property tour? Who wants sawmill stuff?
Sawmills, whatever.
Sawmill.
Anything? Probably sawmill. Good.
Sorry I'm late, I had to get some lemons.
Not time for some sawmill action.
That was not expected, and I can tell you because we started stacking firewood over there, and I was like 5 logs in. So anything that was like a highly tapered log, like this, you might get about 12 feet of really good lumber, and then it would just taper down to nothing. So we just buck it off with the sawmill, and that's what this short lumber is. It's about 12 foot and some change. It keeps the pitch off of it. Why do we pick a band sawmill? There's what's called a circular saw. They're basically monster circular saws. The short answer to that is that you cannot cut the length of beams we needed with a circular saw. The other problem with beam sawing is the depth of the beam. These circular sawmills cannot cut this depth. There's no such thing as a perfect sawmill. It doesn't exist. The basic tenets, so if you guys want to come around here, this sawmill has a tape measure built into the vertical, and this tape measure is referenced off of this bed section.
Would you do it all over again? If you're given the option, let's say you had the funds to buy the lumber potentially, would you go through the sawmill route?
Well, I think I've said this several times, but if I knew what I knew now, we'd have been done in less than 2 weeks.
Okay, so it really is you'd stick
The
with
learning
it.
curve was really steep. And the learning curve was everything from log placement to log placement. It's very difficult. Once we had a system down, early on 2 logs in a day was a ton. And by the time we finished, I could do 5 to 7 logs a day. There's a lot of little nuances there. So if it's setting on a knot right here, it's going to teeter. You can cut there and the log will rotate anything dead flat. And on, you're free as long as it's setting. I would say this, here's a couple things I learned that I didn't think about. I can't even really articulate why we have a 12 and 12 pitch roof. I don't even really know why. It's because it's a stable gable. It looks good on such a tall building. It really shortens the building because if you have this really shallow roof on a really tall building, it just looks stupid. That said, a 27-foot long rafter is bad design because there's something about Doug fir trees that getting a 27-foot long straight piece of log out of it's really hard to do. I didn't know that about logs. Gaius didn't tell me that about logs, so we just moved forward with it. My logger told me that about logs. And I could see it because I went out there and measured all these logs with them. And you get to about 25 foot and they all turn. I don't know why, but they all do it. So if you're going to design a frame, if you can keep your lengths within 22 feet for whatever it is that you're building, maximum length, you will have no problem getting your timbers.
So what's happening tonight?
We are going to my parents' Airbnb rental. We're gonna have a party. It's kind of a low-key party. It's a potluck, except no one's bringing their own food because everyone's traveling.
Everyone's traveled here.
And we thought everyone bringing their own food means chicken wings, potato salad, donuts,
Pop and chips.
hot pockets. So my parents will be cooking,
Right.
and a couple people are gonna bring stuff. I'm really excited for the tabbouleh that Adel is bringing. and I think we're gonna have a good time. Gonna party it up before the big raising.
It's kind of nice to have a little bit of time today, even just to answer some of the questions that people have been wanting to ask all week.
Yep, it's been go, 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 but I think I'm amazed I did not foresee having a whole day of downtime.
Right.
It wasn't downtime.
Yeah, there's class in the morning, but
I think some of this stuff was planned for like earlier in the week, but it was too risky to do.
right.
But I don't know. We could get dumped on tonight. Forecast is all snow.
And things still charge ahead tomorrow either way.
Yes.
Well, your property sure looks pretty magical right now.
Oh, I'm very aware.
It's a winter wonderland over here.
It's like I call it winter goggles. Everything's beautiful with the dusting of snow. Not to be confused with beer
You got a
goggles.
little snow dusting on your hat. on
We
your hood.
almost bought a property because we suffered winter goggles, and it was so dreamy. And I'm like, Jesse, we should go back in spring. And
see
we
what it
went
looks like.
back, like the magicalness was gone, and I'm like, I don't like this anymore. Like, this property's not for us. But this one we looked at with summer goggles, and everything's pretty ugly in summer. And we still loved the property.
Right. Perfect.
Good property. Looks like a good day for a frame raising to me.